Hello everyone, I'm Wendell Jones and welcome to this edition of our program, The Platform, and today we are going to have a lot of fun here today. And our program today is in honor of a great man who is celebrating the 50th anniversary of his company internationally, Peter Nygaard, the 50th anniversary. And today on our program, believe it or not, we have a popular person in the world who is on the program, JulienBelieve, who has done a music video, and I'm told that it's being well received around the world. And he is accompanied today by another very famous man, famous in Junkanoo. He's called Barabbas, or Quentin Woodside. They are the guests on the program today, and they've been brought here by the beautiful lady called Bianca Nygaard. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to be here.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Bianca, I don't know how you do it. You are able to hook up with these great cultural icons, eh?
I'm so lucky because these are who I call my friends.
They're your friends?
Yes.
Yeah.
And family.
That's right, family.
Yeah.
Your family?
That's right.
Is that right? Mm-hmm. Julian, is that so?
That is so. I mean, I'm not the icon. That's the icon. I'm just here.
All right.
After the drinks and the coffee and the tea.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
but no, you know, it's a pleasure to be amongst greatness, and I'm humbled by the love and support from the Bahamian people, and you know, Bianca was, Barabbas was people who I've known all my life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so to be able to be at this point in my career and in my life, and get the support and love, it's nothing like knowing that people are proud of you and people who've seen your story, seen your journey, seen you struggle over the years, and now look at you as the success that you're becoming, and just, you know, it's just a good feeling when you know people believe in you.
You've been making a mark around the world. I see posters with you in New Providence, and then when I go on Facebook and these other things, I see you making your mark, whether it's in the United States or Europe, or I'm told you are even in China. Mm-hmm. You are becoming an international star, JulienBelieve.
You know, I always say I have an amazing team of people behind me to help me be the brand that I'm becoming every day. And, you know, hard work and determination is what really allows for the opportunity to be a global artist from the Bahamas. You know, so I am just doing the work and building day by day, each brick, you know, until I can complete this house that other young Bahamian creatives can eventually live in and develop their talent and thrive and be international stars as well.
I understand in this new product that you have used the great Barabbas.
Of course. It was a privilege to be able to collaborate with him and be able to showcase really how we make the Junkanoo drum and how we make cowbells, because most people don't know. I didn't know the process until we shot the music video. And being able to put that in a way where the international market can now understand and have an appreciation for it. You know, I think that's one of the things that people really like about the music video, is the fact that you can see the colors of the Bahamas, you can see the culture, and you can see it in a commercial way. So whether you're from Africa, whether you're from China, whether you're from Canada, whether you're from in the back of the bush somewhere, you can have an appreciation for the culture of the Bahamas, and you know, that was the goal, and Barabbas killed it.
You killed it.
I gotta believe. I gotta believe.
He believed.
Tell me. Because every time I say you, we say no, we. He doesn't correct me, but that over 100 times. All right. Yeah, I did a fantastic job, but
Yes, he did.
Julian came and he believed in people. I see this young man. The young people. He's so young and giving so many young people a chance. He already here on the ladder, and he's passing his baton and hand down to pull up the young ones, and that made me feel so good. At his age, most Bahamians don't do that. They run by themselves, be selfish. But what he's doing, he's going to make a big difference in this country. Yes. We're going to make, so that's the 102. But listen, we're going to make a big difference in this country because, you know what? He he inject me with another energy to say, hey, I thought it was finished.
You needed more energy?
When I saw he doing this, he said, man, he passed by me yesterday. He said, hey, why don't you come to my roots practice? That's the voice practice I've been to, roots practice, and I'm the founder of Roots. That's the voice roots practice I've been to for the year. And it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have been in there last night. So he gave me another set of energy, because our people have a tendency to pull you down and drag you. But when we together, you hear we together, a new breed, this is going to be a new leap time. I'm proud of him.
But Bianca,
Well,
you saw the video?
I did, but they were telling a wonderful story earlier before we started the show about how Julien went to St. John's School and Barabbas came into the school and how that affected him. Can you share that story again?
You were a student of St. John's?
Yeah.
Okay.
St. John's, I was a grade below Kitchener.
Okay, that's right.
And, you know, we don't, I guess our principal at the time, who was Arlene Nash Ferguson, you know, who was a cultural icon herself, you know, they wanted to do things to get kids more involved in the culture. So I think I was like in the 3rd grade at that time, and I remember Bahama came, Barabbas, and the tribe, they came. And we actually took a photo together. And Barabbas had kept the photo at Junkanoo World. And it was only until recent I saw the photo with Barabbas and I, you know, and you know, I am glad to say that he left an impact on my life as a young child, and I am some of the fruits of him and the greats of their labor, you know. So, you know, to be able to come back and say, look, hey, look what I've become as a result of your contribution, and you allowing me to stand on your shoulders it's a privilege, man. It's humbling. You know, this is more than I could ever ask for. Like, to me, it's almost like I don't even care if I be an international artist anymore. I don't care if the world knows my name. I love my Bahamian people. I love the Bahamas, and as long as I know the Bahamas love me and got my back, no matter how small we may be as a country, I'm good.
The sound that you have is a Junkanoo sound.
Junkanoo pop.
Junkanoo pop.
Junkanoo pop. It's Junkanoo, but it's popular enough and it's commercial enough for anyone from anywhere in the world to understand. But it's very authentic, very indigenous, very. It's you on Bay Street, but it's on music, it's on CD now, and it's on visual. You can watch it, you can sing along with it, and you can be a part of it.
Sure.
Oh, Mr. Jones. Julien closed down Watson Square. The whole street was closed down, and he filmed the video there. Yeah, with police blocking barricades and everything, and everybody was in their Junkanoo outfits, and the drones flying and doing this video, and it was incredible.
Beautiful shots. Beautiful shots.
Beautiful shots.
Beautiful shots.
Well, why don't we take a look at it?
Okay.
And it's called
Going Down on Bay.
Going Down on Bay. Going Down on Bay. Let's take a look at Going Down on Bay.
Tell us reveal it, and we in there. JulienBelieve again. The people are rising up, the groups them lining up. We gon' bring it back to Bombay. We bout to liven up, girls them winding up. Girl roll that bongie like it's in play.
Oh, I got that feeling. Ain't nothing holding me back. Ain't nothing. So I tell all the gal them
I got that feeling.
this Junkanoo got me throwing it back.
It's going down out on Bay. Yeah, yeah. Down on Bay. It's going down out on Bay. Yeah, yeah. Down on Bay. So we tell them, oh na na, oh na na na, oh na na, oh na na na, oh na na, oh na na na. It's going down out on Bay. Yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah. Watching down the road, I like the way she roll. You can see them colors from far away. Her vibes on overload, and everything exposed. We've been waiting all day for this parade.
Oh, I got that feeling. Ain't nothing holding me back. Ain't nothing. So I tell all the gal them
I got that feeling.
What an excellent video. It must have been, a whole lot of planning went into that.
It certainly was an amazing team of Bahamians, and one of my good friends from Canada came down, and you know, the Bahamians really shined. A lot of the Bahamians behind the scenes, they were the ones who really made this work. The Junkanoo groups who were so willingly there and being able to do whatever it took. You know, Saxon's Roots, Valley, One Family, Genesis, Colors. You know, it was a nice collaboration.
You had all of them involved?
Yeah, you know, and then they had to when they saw Barabbas was a part of it. I mean, you could not be a part of it, and the king, you know, he's there. So, I mean, from the police officers, the rest, there's just so much love, man.
Yeah.
So much love. And, you know, when I ride around Nassau now, after traveling around the world, I don't see it the same way that everyone else would say that it is, or it's so difficult, or there's no opportunity, or, you know, we don't support one another. I feel like if you provide the people with something that they can appreciate, they will love it. And not because you are a Bahamian mean that I'm supposed to love you. Like, you know, you can't have that sense of entitlement, you know. People have the right to make the decision to do whatever it is that they want to do. If they want to love your music, if they want to love your show, if they want to love the culture, it's totally their choice. But you have to be able to present it in a way that would make them attract and gravitate to it. It's like drinking a Coke to a Pepsi. It's totally up to them to decide what it is that they want to do with the music and the culture. You know, so that's the goal, and to see the love now.
But you wanted people around the world to see how the music itself is developed, and hence the creation of the goatskin drum, eh?
Yes.
The making of the cowbell.
The making of the cowbell.
Yes, all of that is involved.
I sat by Ronnie Butler's bedside for 3 years, like I shared to you earlier. And one of the things that Ronnie wanted to do, and I think this is why we initially came up and decided to go through with the whole going down on paper concept, his goal is to be able to, he said to me, look, share the culture with the world and make sure, even though you may travel and do your thing internationally, make sure that people don't forget you at home. Make sure you continue to show them that love. And this Down on Bay, I think this is blessed by Ronnie, man. I think he's up there smiling and working his magic, because the way things are happening for this song, I've never seen it before. The way Bahamians are showing the love, I've never seen it before. And I thought I had some big tunes, but this one, and it's been out a short time, and getting videos every day from people all over the world, at home, the radio is giving it the support, the general public. It's just...
It's believable.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, unbelievable, and it's surreal, man. I'm just so humble, and to how Barabbas, listen, we wait till they done gone to celebrate them. We wait to give them the flowers when it's too late, you know? And the reality is, when I see Barabbas, if I don't do something about it, I might be Barabbas one day. I'm gonna be Barabbas one day, and I hope the young man whose school I went to, you know, when I was younger, comes back and does for me what, you know, I doing for Barabbas, you know. And
you know what, I appreciate that, and I keep telling Julian, I appreciate you. And you say, no, I appreciate you. That means a lot, because he is sitting here today, and many young children who came right out that yard where we shot that video, doing so well in this country, doing excellent.
This is your place, the Junk in the World?
Yeah, Junk in the World, which was a little bush, and we put the shack up, and it continued to grow. And they did believe in me, you know, not the winning on Bay Street, but what we have done for this country, such as working with the disabled, going into schools, working with Michelle Kalma at the Center for the Deaf. Matter of fact, reaching out to the Stapleton School with the late Sir David Knowles for over 30 years. And these young people just believe and carrying the elderly folks to the beach and bringing them down to the yard and just giving love and showing love. And today, I could say, I saw someone who's going to run with the baton. in so many different ways. You have young fellas who came in the yard flying plane, preaching, the leaders of police band, the leaders of some of the defense force band, and singing pop band, the prison. One walking there the other day said, "Dad, I'm so proud of you." I said, "No, I'm proud of you guys, because without you guys, it wouldn't have been me to do this." And like Julien said, the Saxons, the Wali, Roots, one family. I think I was the only person taking those young people from various groups to travel, not only Barabbas in the tribe, or Roots, who I was a leader, the former leader, but I would have taken Saxons, music makers, family islanders, and still doing it today, taking them to build great characters. And when he came, he gave me another energy. So you all better watch out. He make me feel like I'm 16 again, all right? So, and moving forward, he popped in by me yesterday, and just by him popping in by me yesterday, we can do some great things for the Young White Kings group in another couple of weeks. And this group is Nicholas Hyler. He's the one, he's a police officer, come out the yard, running around the yard with the little pants on and t-shirt and out the pit road and doing very well. Right now, he drives the judge, and he just went to school to get his degree, and he's a police officer. But he has over 70 little children. So he took the baton, what I did, right in the pit road, the Junior White Kings group. I have to support them. The drums, the covers, the paper. Jungle is real expensive. And when Julien popped, he said, "Well, let's do it." He said, "Whatever you want to do, let's do it." So we're going to raise some money in another couple of weeks, and part proceeds goes to the White Kings group. That's coming up. Right, the festival, street festival, right on top of Horseshoe Drive. We're going to do a street festival, and we're going to give the White Kings a boost to get to Bay Street. And thank you for Julien coming along. That extra strength, that means the burden just ease off of me. Instead of me just providing all the drums, all the covers, whistle, cardboard, whatever Nicky wants. It's a battle. I want the community to reach out and help one another, and we can do this so easily. We'll have a better nation.
You know, that's something one thing that I feel so blessed to live here, that we have these legends, we have so much talent here, and they're accessible to us. I always feel so blessed about that I could provide, that I could have been around such great legends as you guys, but then also for my children to be able to be around you, but then also to be around Julien now, to be around Zerlene Lockhart that does the fire dancing and works with Julien, did the part of the music video with him, to be around Bullet, who's always alongside with Julien, and then to be around like Jamal Roll, the celebrity artist who's there with them at the events, and these are such incredible people. There's so many more, and this is what I'm able to have my children be around with, that they take their hand and they say, "Here, you're going on set with us, you're going to be in this, you know, you might not make the video, but you're going to be in this dancing or whatever." No, but it's just so it's so wonderful. And it's very inspirational to hear, Barabbas, that about your connection with Julien when he's young. That's why I mentioned it. And then to see now how he's inspired you again, because I know that you were feeling so uninspired because
definitely.
Of everything, everybody saying no and saying you have to do this alone. And here's Julien coming back. Let's go back to our roots practice. Let's get this drive back in. I will help you. You don't have to do this alone. And thank you for helping me when I was young. And I think that that's such a beautiful story, and it's all about giving back again and then being inspired by greatness.
Yeah, Julien, you got a whole lot of young people involved in this. Children, I see. Why?
I feel like you could shepherd them, and you could show them how to patronize one another, support one another. I feel like they were more susceptible to listen. And the same way how I watch Bahaman and Barabbas and all of these other musicians come in my school, and they influenced me to be who I am. I'm only grabbing the baton and doing what I saw done before me. And it doesn't make sense to try to reinvent the wheel. You know, and I think the Bahamas today is very, we're becoming a revolutionary type of people. You know, we're starting to change and be more outspoken, and I think Bahamians are starting to appreciate what is worth appreciating, and that is why I go after the kids. I just love children. I love helping the next generation, making it easier for them. It's very difficult for me, and for me to live a life where I've had to struggle to get to where I am, and I don't do anything to make it beneficial for the next generation. My life is, what did I live for? You know?
Yeah, you also have Angelique, who
Yeah.
is
Yeah, man.
a fantastic vocalist involved in the video as well.
You know, that's my sister, man, and from day one we've worked together, and we've been writing songs together, and her dad has been really instrumental in both of our careers coming up, and you know, I think anyone who is interested in working and doing what it takes to get to that level, I'm open to collaborate with and work with, and she has those young people that love her, so it was important to bridge the gap. So you bring that generation with Barabbas, and you have me in the middle, and you have us, the young.
No,
You know,
mine's way out there.
you know, so
Let's take a break here. When we return, we're going to talk about how they are internationalizing the Bahamian sound. JulienBelieve and Barabbas, they are the
powerful.
brains behind this wonderful video. We'll take this break and come right back.